What's going on, guys? Today I'm bringing you a video about how to get Shiny Mew in Pokemon Sun and Moon. I'm pretty sure it's the rarest shiny Pokemon in the history of the game. Maybe not because of its occurrence rate, but just how to get it. It's very difficult. In order to do this, you're going to need to use the Pokemon Virtual Console games, Red, Blue, Yellow, or Green, as well as using the Mew glitch in each of those games in order to get your own Mew, which at this point I'm pretty sure everyone's familiar with. If you're not, you can do a quick YouTube or Google search on the Mew glitch, and it's very easy to do. You should have no problem doing it in your game. By far the hardest part of the glitch is getting the proper trainer ID number. Because Mew is only released in Japan and Europe as an event, it has specific trainer names and trainer IDs exclusive to Game Freak. And in order to pass through Pokemon Bank or Poke Transporter, you're going to need to meet those name and ID numbers, or otherwise it won't pass. It'll think it's illegal. So the trainer name and ID needed to do this is GF. The trainer name is GF, which stands for Game Freak. So you would just name your character capital G, capital F. And the hardest part is actually getting the ID number, which is 22796. Now, in order to do this, you would have to start a game, get your starter, check the trainer ID. If it's not 22796, repeat. So you can see how hard that is. The first part's easy. All you gotta do is name your character. However, the second part immensely harder as it's generated at random. So unless there's a method to RNG for the right trainer ID, this is gonna require a ton of patience. And I mean like a lot. It's gonna take forever. So once you've finally done it and you get your trainer ID and name set up, all you have to do is catch the Mew. Kinda. You need to catch the right Mew. You actually need a Mew to have specific DVs, or determinant values, which are kind of like old school equivalent of IVs that we know and love today, but kind of hate today because you never get the right IVs that you want. Whatever. Well, in Generation 2, We'll take a little sidebar. In Generation 2, the shininess of a Pokemon was completely dependent on the DVs it had. Namely, its attack DV, but in combination with the other ones. So, how it relates to this is, if you were to transfer a Pokemon from Gen 1 over to Gen 2, it could potentially be shiny if it has the right DVs. However, due to some botched coding, weirdness in Poke Transporter and Pokebank, it now checks the defense DV instead, which means your Mew will need to have a defense. Will have to have like a certain defense value in order to be shiny. But that's not even it still. You have to have 10 DVs in special speed and attack, and a defense DV of either 2, 3, 6, 7, 10, 11, 14, or 15. Jeez. Which is, something I wouldn't even come close to figuring out. If it wasn't for this really cool guy on Twitter who happened to tweet it out, his name is SciJVGC. I suggest you check him out on Twitter. Seems like a really nice guy. He uploads VGC content to Twitch, streams rather, but VGC content creator. So check him out in the description below. And yeah, so let's move on. In the end, say you manage to finally get all this stuff right. You get the DVs you want. You can check DVs by using a DV calculator. Cypokes.com has a really good one that I use a lot. So you can just Google that and it'll bring you right there, or you can click the link in the description if I happen to remember it. Yes. So, say you manage to get it. You get your trainer ID, you get your trainer name, you get your Mew. The Mew has the right stats. If you're ready to transfer it over, there's one last thing you can do. You can set its nature. It's actually possible to set the nature of the Pokemon you have in Gen 1 games, in Red, Blue, Yellow, Green, etc. Not etc. That's all of them. Silly. It's really easy to actually set the nature. There's a chart in the description in a tweet by a user called the Mantike who tweeted it out. I just want to make sure I cite my sources and just put everything, give credit to those who deserve it, because I'm only making a terrible video about it. Yeah. So. Once you have that there, my Mew will have 260 experience, which will equate to a timid nature, because that's what I want my shiny Mew to have. And we'll transfer it, and I'll have no problem. So let's transfer this baby over, and there you have it. We have shiny Mew in Pokemon Sun and Moon. However, there's, not exactly the easiest way to get it. There is another method. There's a step-by-step guide on Reddit. It doesn't use this method. This method is like the totally legit, you don't know anything about the game and you want to go at it and do it, and this is how you're going to do it. And it's going to take you a year and a half to do, maybe, if you're lucky. The other method utilizes a series of glitches known as I think it's the 8F glitch, which it just changes certain values of your Pokemon and stuff. So I'm going to link that guide in the description as well. That one is a little more doable. It's like a 5-step guide. It might take you a little while, but the tutorial is very in-depth. I highly recommend you check it out if you want to get your own shiny Mew. I just figured, hey, this happens, and Mew is like super rare, and you can actually get it shiny legitimately in your Pokemon games. So that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Peace.